Water. Okay.
Maybe I need to move this light back further next to me.
So how many lights?
All the lights.
All
One,
the lights.
2, 3. Ah, Skype. You know, I just fucking. Oh,
Yeah, I need to get more lights on my face.
more lights on your face. I thought you had too many lights.
15 minutes.
Well, I mean, I have this window, which is great, but I don't have actual lights pointing at me. I mean, the best thing is to have like a lot of light on your face as opposed to a lot of on the back, right? I do have that window that I don't want to shut down because if I do, everything goes dark, including my face for some reason. So, not doing that. And I got 2 lights I can use, plus a third one.
Well,
I
in my
can't be bothered to
situation, there is no natural
stand up.
light, and the basement light that goes on the ceiling is really crappy, and this
Basement
light
light.
on my desk is like too bright to be shining in my face. At nighttime, it's a struggle.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oops, sorry. That's the thing, though.
Well,
Hey, Kafer.
hi.
Hey, Keifer, we knew you were waiting in the chat room. We love that. We feel special when you do that. Thank you for making us feel special. Oh, what do we have here?
Going in my
Oh,
mouth.
what is? That's what,
That's what she said.
she said. Yes, but what is exactly?
Toasty, salsa and chips. Tostitos.
Oh, cool.
I want some of that if I could taste.
Poor Jan.
You can't taste life right now.
I can't taste anything and it's annoying.
You should take some allergy medicine.
I am
I
on
do it, so I will
antibiotics.
not be missing the beginning.
Just
Ah,
start-
that's the way.
Just
Because
start-
the beginning is where we throw all the news. That's why you never catch him on the show. Because it's like lining around, and then everybody around is like, well, we already did the news, guys. So, you know.
we used
What's
to
the news, Pablo?
we used to like
It's
have a proper
1 minute of
intro.
news. Yeah. We had an intro and everything. Well, back then we were recording it, though. So I would press the button, right? We were.
Welcome.
Actually, we weren't live.
Back then we
could
cared.
do that, but the level of. It needs a lot of production.
That's fine, Kieran. Hiking. Why did I say hiking? Hiking.
Hey, hiking.
Hiking. It has not been in a long time.
Where's Bob?
Maybe.
Oh, Bob's coming.
Maybe it's because we can't.
Bob
I
will
wrote some
be
stuff
here
down.
shortly.
See what I wrote down? Hold on. This is what I wrote down. Like that. Bam.
Oh man, what is that? I can't
Bam.
read.
You can't read backwards, can you?
No. It's the camera quality. Just imploding. Well, I guess the chat will see it because. Oh, phone got disconnected.
I didn't get
Oh, no.
disconnected. Just my. Oh, is that good? Yeah, I keep my face the same way for 30
Hey,
seconds.
hiking. How are you hiking?
No, I only wrote down like 4 things. But
Hi, Tina.
oh, this shirt is like super tight. Hiking hen. But yeah, so
Do you want to see a man dying slowly?
Pablo?
Marcus just slowly consuming him from the inside out. This summer, one man, one stuffed nose, one way out.
severe cold.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that if Jan were to die,
Arnold Schwarzenegger is. I
Yeah.
don't know, I guess.
he would have
Jan,
infected us all
The
first.
dying man. Coming
So-
soon, 2000.
Oh.
What?
Before I actually say anything that's relevant to news, so I started watching Heroes Reborn, which is like a sequel kind of to Heroes, which if you've never seen it, was the show about people who got superpowers.
Oh yeah, how many seasons was there? Like 2?
No, Heroes was
There
like
were, like,
5. Oh, it
wasn't
was.
there?
It was
Oh,
a
I only
couple.
watched the first one.
It ended
Oh,
out.
okay.
I think the show got canceled before they could finish it, so the ending was just kind of like
Meh.
um, some things didn't actually get resolved. It just like they kind of
Yeah,
just had to end it like
mean-
the best they could. So
Last technically had a proper thing, and still I don't know what the fuck is going on. But
Jan
yeah, anyway.
did give up on life. Yeah, but so I started watching Heroes Reborn, and it's the premiere was 2 episodes in one. So they're already on the 3rd episode, and I just have been on demanding. You know what makes me mad? That we pay for cable, yet now on demand makes you pay for shows if you didn't see them in the proper season that they aired. Like, why even put it up on the television if you're gonna make me pay to watch a 30-minute long episode? Like, that's stupid. But anyways,
That's why Netflix.
I pay for Netflix too, and half of the time it's crap. Hi, Night Blade. So I started watching Heroes Reborn, and it's not too bad. It's kind of like, I feel bad. Like, are we that bad of a society that? Oh, I don't want to spoil it for you. What's something else that's like?
Need to watch. Maybe I'll watch it now since I'm half dead and have the time.
Kieran, hush your mouth. Nobody ever is talking. That's sad to say, but every time we say a comment, you relate it to something that's going on in your life, Kieran, and you know that we're not specifically saying stuff to, Jan's camera went by.
Fucking camera.
Sorry to hear that, Hiking.
So, well, there's nothing you can tell us without spoilers, huh?
Well, it's just, just the premise, heroes is people who have abilities, and then, people in any kind of TV show is, even, even, X-Men, Basically, it's, whenever you have a group of people that end up with superpowers, your first response is to, capture them, kill them, steal their powers, suppress them in some way, basically tell them that they're wrong and that they're not human. We really live in that kind of world where if some cool shit we started developing superpowers happened, that we'd get locked up or murdered.
Yes.
That's supposed to be the evolution of the human in these types of shows. And you're basically saying, because I don't have that bomb-ass power...
Well, I think it's jealousy.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yes.
Well, it's kind of fucked up.
But, also, in every single Alien movie, aliens come here to kill us. If they reach to the point they're able to travel far away in space, they must have the same curiosity we do, and therefore they should be interested in, forming a relationship. Why are they trying to kill us? I think,
the
people writing this have issues.
Well,
it's just prejudice.
I think in that case, it's probably because the aliens know that we're a stupid species and should be exterminated. No, but
I think we'd say we're smart enough.
I think humans are very prejudiced.
We can make
we're prejudiced
a
against
GIF
our own humans.
of a cat that looks like a Pop-Tart with crazy music on the background. Now that's a smart civilization.
XCOM Long War. Oh, hey, Rogue.
I've played XCOM Long War. It's really good.
But the other show that I started watching was because my friend Isaiah told me to watch it. It's and I can't watch it on demand because I have to pay to watch the. No. The episodes are too. I started watching it on Netflix. It's called Dark Matter. It's kind of interesting. Let's see where it goes.
Well, let me know how it goes because I've been meaning to watch that and I just never got around to it.
It's like a space show. This show is in the characters are in space. They are space.
I imagine the villains trying to kill superheroes like Taylor Swift's song.
Nice. Oh, like Bad Blood, maybe.
No. We got bad blood.
I'm wondering,
Pablo, your camera and microphone is really low quality. Holy shit.
Yes, that's because he lives in Argentina.
Pablo's stuff is going a little pixelated, and
also, tomorrow
Alright, you're
might
gonna
be
tell
a
me
really
if my
good
microphone
day.
is good now.
Shut up. Tomorrow might be a really good day, a really bad day, or just an average day.
Is John gonna get some booty?
No. Tomorrow I might know if I won the Master Machine, didn't win the Master Machine, or if we don't know, or if I don't get the news tomorrow because they sent 2 conflicting emails, one said on Tuesday, one said on Wednesday.
Well, I hope you win a computer, but then I'd have to murder both of you.
Dun, 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 on the next episode of SimNation podcast.
Mine would be horribly, horribly better than Pablo's.
Because that's so fucked up.
I hope so.
I'm the girl. I'm supposed to get this shit first. I'm the one that.
What
Pablo
about
can't
gender
even.
equality?
Pablo can't even stream.
Yes, hiking, I'm pregnant.
John, Pablo can't even stream, yet he gets the i7.
Well, yeah, because of my internet connection. It's like trying to stream with 56K. Have you tried that?
With all the new spangles and sparkles, and I'm here struggling to I can't even stream Dragon Age Inquisition because
That's like
of
one
my
game.
processor, and Pablo goes and buys an effing computer. Like, I think.
Sorry, this stream gets derailed occasionally. You mean all the fucking time?
He said it would be a good day or a bad day or a normal day. I don't know what that means. Jan could be having a man come over. I don't know.
Yeah, I can barely move right now. Like the man getting
Let me put
over
it this way:
anything.
the
You don't need
SimNation
to
podcast
move.
is like a train that is constantly derailed and just going everywhere. And once in a while, it goes through a rail and just hops it for a second, and then it just derails again, and just keeps on wandering off for eternity. That is pretty much how the podcast goes.
No,
So sometimes we
podcast-
see some.
No,
really
the
fun-
podcast is like someone on cocaine. Mostly we're on cocaine. Then every now and then the cocaine wears off for a minute, and then we get some more. That's basically what the podcast is.
We're not condoning doing drugs. We're not.
You shouldn't do drug skates, because then you turn out like us.
Like Jan. Well, I mean, yeah, Jan loves the. Pablo does too.
I can't breathe.
We know why Jan can't breathe. Anyhow, but no, we could talk
Yes.
about.
I had too much cocaine, now I can't breathe.
Oh, but so
What are
okay.
you talking about?
So yesterday, I actually did play the beta for God Wars 2 for not
Yes.
the whole day, because Sunday is my Xbox day, because since I don't have time to do everything, I try to segment off days for certain things. So, but I didn't play it as much yesterday, and I didn't stream it yesterday because it was the same. It was only the last two classes this time, and for half of the weekend the raid wasn't up, but it was up yesterday, so I tried that. It was a little weird. Cards Against Humanity stream. We did. Oh, well, we did it like an after hours Cards Against Humanity stream. But so the last two classes were Scrapper, which is the elite engineer, and Druid, which is the elite ranger. So Druid is basically like an entire healing class.
But it's all healing. Like the staff is healing, and the new ability is all healing.
Yeah. Well, see,
And it
this
has crowd control.
kind of. It has like a daze.
It has a push or pull depending how you use it. You have the vines that cripple them.
So
there's enough, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it really depends. Like, if you're in that celestial. So I'm not sure what you were talking about, because the bar above your dodge is the blue bar, tells you how much celestial energy you have.
Celestial energy.
And then when you hit F5 and become the avatar, then you can see the blue bar like fades away.
Yeah, but if you quit it, it just drains out completely.
Yeah. But now, okay, yeah. So I'm not sure. I didn't know if you meant like you couldn't see it, or you couldn't tell how much energy you had.
Yeah, like with Life Force, you can leave it halfway, and once the cooldown of I don't know how many seconds is over, you can trigger it again for how much energy you have left. In here, you have to wait until some random amount of time. It's not a cooldown, but it is until it's fully filled again.
Well, I think
you
as
don't know
long
what's
as
going to happen.
No, I think it gets full from you being in combat, because when we were sitting around...
Apparently it's healing. Because I killed 3 people and it didn't fill up at all. I auto-attacked a gate and it filled up completely. So I think it's healing. With the stuff. That's the only way.
with your staff. I mean, it could be. I just remember when I was in the raid and we were waiting for people to... you put their armor on, it was empty, and then as soon as we got into combat, it was pretty much full, like, immediately. Now, The staff looks so weird. They're holding it like this.
Like a hammer. It would
Yeah,
look,
or
right?
like I'm about to like.
Yeah.
Like
I
why?
noticed that. I was like, it's not like my elemental. It's more like
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
kind of
smash
like
this stuff on.
it's.
Which I think it's cool. You know, I think it's all right.
We'll see now. Okay, it's like the thief. The thief has a staff too. They both got like a melee staff almost, except for Rangers isn't melee. They just hold it like a melee, which is a little weird. But it's not too bad. Now the avatar form though is completely healing. Whatever your
Yeah.
skills were, whatever your traits, if you pick the
Except the fifth one.
glyphs, huh?
Oh yes.
If you pick
The
the
glyphs,
glyphs, they change. They flip all to everything is healing. Like the stun glyph
Yeah.
basically
Which is nice.
takes stun off you or something. And then it's actually pretty decent heals, but the state doesn't last so long. You have to keep flipping in and out of it, like letting it run down and then building it up back in and then turning into it. But
Yeah.
I am not derailing the stream. What am I clicking on?
What are
Damn
we
it,
thinking?
Rogue. You just made me.
I don't quite remember what this is.
I don't know. This is a picture, and I can't remember. Something happened. How am I supposed to remember what happened? It's not.
I can't remember what happened 5 minutes ago. How am I supposed to remember
That
this?
wasn't the level 100 vagina, was it?
I don't know.
Poor
I
Jan.
love
Drink
it
some
for me.
orange juice and some tea.
I've had so much tea lately. I think I'm turning into a cup of tea.
You need to drink orange juice.
You're turning into a British lady. Oh my god, what is that? What is that picture? Oh yeah, it must be the little 100 vagina, huh?
I don't know. I don't remember. I was trying to think what I was wearing, but talking
Fallon
about.
talking about my dick?
I
What?
was never talking about Jan's wee wee.
What about maybe American
Was that the time we
penises
were talking about the...
That
Oh, yeah,
they're
that's supposed to be-
ugly.
that they look weird?
That they look weird. Oh, Jan, your camera went poo poo.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But so so the druid is not too bad. I mean, I just used the celestial gear. I didn't give a crap about changing it. When you go into the raid, it gave you like
Yeah.
you could buy an ascended gearbox, which was cool. It was kind of weird, like you only got the first little part of the raid, and we wiped on the last boss so many times that the rest of them couldn't stay. So we only got to try it like 3 times. It's basically like you attack the boss and things come at you, and then you have to jump into the field until the field explodes, and then you have to keep attacking the boss, or like strip it of boons or whatever, Condi cleanse, whatever you have to do.
Yeah, well that's cool. So just not dealing damage, that's it.
Bro,
That's the main issue with bosses.
I mean, yeah, like
Uh,
the first ones were easy actually. They just took a little while. The last one, we just kept dying, even with the healing.
Well, that's fun. Like I remember, like whenever they made that. Remember that dungeon that was the dredge something that had different steps, and at the end you had like 2 bosses, and you had to pick which one you kill first, but they were all both attacking at the same time, and they would assist each other.
Oh,
Oh,
Is it like
underground
a-
fiery dredge stuff.
I don't know. I remember I know there's in one of the dungeons, there's like the 2 people. One is a mesmer, one is an elementalist.
Oh no, these were like 2 big monsters, and there was like a circular thing. If you fell off, you died. Yeah,
Well,
they were dredge. Oh, that was a great dungeon.
usually in those kinds of dungeons, I end up falling off and dying before the fight is over.
Oh.
So I can't.
That was really intense. I remember. Super
But-
intense.
I also played the Scrapper, and I must say, meh. I love NG. I love NG, but Scrapper is so... Okay, so basically, when you do Scrapper, you get the ability to summon these little mechanical whirligigs called gyros or gyros or whatever you want to pronounce it. But they fly up and they do their little thing. So the one is a healing gyro, and the next one is a it removes conditions, and one of them is a like attack gyro where you like throw it and it explodes, and then can't remember the next one, but the elite is like a stealth gyro, which is nice, but it doesn't. The gyros, like, they either explode. Their cooldown is really long for what they do, and they don't last. Like, they're not out in the field. They have a timer. It's like 15 seconds after you cast the gyro, it explodes, and then you have to wait like 30 or 40 seconds for you to be able to cast it again. And the stealth one doesn't follow you accurately. Like, you'll go into stealth and then you'll run, and it won't catch up to you, so that you have to literally stop. You have to stop and let it catch up to you to go back into stealth. And then
they're doing like the ranger's bed.
Well,
they usually lag behind, then they go too far, then they come back, instead of like something that is really orbiting around you or something.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's very weird. It doesn't catch up to you, and especially if you have any kind of quickness or speed on you, then it definitely doesn't catch up to you. Like, you literally have to go and stop and go and stop. It's kind of annoying. Hammer isn't too bad. It's a melee weapon. So, you know, like, if you're used to being ranged, now you can just jump in there. There's a skill, though, that it's a leap skill. But on your hammer, when you use it, like, say you're here, and I'm here, and I use the camera. Okay, you're here, and I'm here, and I use the leap skill. Yes. It goes bam, 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 like it like zigzags, and doesn't always
between targets.
No, it just zigzags to like, and then just sometimes it doesn't always get to the enemy that you're attacking, because it zigzagged so many times before it jumped on you. It's really weird. I don't know why it's not a straightforward leap. It's like a
They have a similar kind of leap in Smite. I think Serket has it, where she zigzags. She literally goes pew pew pew, and then you end up somewhere completely different than where you wanted to be because of the bloody leap. Like, well, this doesn't help. I'm 3 feet left of the enemy.
It's a cat, so it's cute.
Yeah, it's like, it's kind of like, it's nice if the enemy isn't so far away from you. But the farther they are, the less likely that you are to actually end up where they are at the end of the leap. But that one, it could be a little tweaked. And I already looked on the forums, and I already saw that people were saying their input about that, like, you know, the gyro, and especially too, like the healing gyro. Once it explodes, it's down for like 40 seconds. So you literally, if you were using healing turret before, you have no reason to stop using healing turret. Now, the cool thing, though, is that your tool belt now, for engineers, changes. So when you have the healing gyro equipped, your F1 skill becomes a protection field, and that actually follows you around. So if you cast it, it's like circled around you. So when you move, it moves with you, which is cool. Protection field, reduced incoming damage. And the next one is, it's like, there's one that's, if you have the stealth one, then the corresponding one, F5 or whatever, reveals stealth enemies within a certain radius. That would be really good in PvP or World vs. World, but using the stealth actual gyro on yourself would be kind of useless because you'd be running too fast for it. There's one that is a reflective dome.
I don't know. I guess for resting somebody.
Like, if you're attacking a thief.
At least you're steady there.
Yeah, it would be good, because you could reveal the thief, you know, and then there's one that makes a protective dome around you. It's really short. There's one that makes like a, I think like a poison gas field near you. So they're not too bad. Like the tool belt skills are sometimes a little bit cooler than the actual gyros, and the fact that, you know, if you want to blow them up quickly because the recast is so slow.
Right.
I know Rogue. Rogue is bad and was trying to like trick us into derailing. So all in all, like I mean, Druid is totally
You
fine.
can't derail a derailed train, and you can't
It's
sink a
already
sink
derailed.
boat.
A lot of people were saying that with the healing now, that it's the ArenaNet kind of flipped on us and is now saying that we need to have Skype saying that we need to have a healer to do this new content. Like they're forcing us to have a dedicated healer now when the whole point of the game was that we didn't need someone to be a healer.
It is true, and hello, mainly.
But
And the interesting thing is that the druid, given the cooldowns, you can just use the stuff alone, because then you go into this form, you use all the skills, and then you leave, you use all the staff skills, and then you go back into this form. So technically, I mean, I personally been playing PvP and War vs. World with it. PP, not so good, but War vs. World, great, and I'm a great support, and all I use is staff. There's no point in using the longbow, which is the other set I'm using, unless I want to shoot something that is really far, but otherwise, I just use that. I keep, recovering my bar once it's filled. I switch over to the Celestial Avatar. I use all the healing skills, come back. So maybe they do want the Druid to be a dedicated, healer. I couldn't bunk as well as DLE though, because for whatever reason, I don't know. I just couldn't bunk. I would get destroyed. However, I think there are some unbalanced issues. I think it's the Dragon Hunter. There's a skill that hits 3 times in a row, 10k each, and my Elementalist has like 15k health. So
yeah, well, I mean, those are two, like, even though there is technically no tank DPS healer, like, Elementalist is more naturally a DPS class, like, and Guardian is more naturally like a tanky class, an absorbing class.
Well, I mean, I think Ellies are very balanced, I think, and all that.
I mean, Elementalists also...
I use it like a bunker, and it just... With Celestial stats, I like to add, not even, Cleric. But, yeah, I don't know.
But I think, I think...
Chuckles at Pablo.
I think an Elementalist would definitely out DPS a Guardian, even a Dragon Hunter. And I can't even, okay, also they have...
No. Again, I tell you, 3 hits in a row, 10k each.
Yeah, usually Elemental is 15.
But that instantly kills my Elementalist. There's no way to survive that.
I know. I
actually have no class that can take 30k damage and survive. I can't even heal in the middle because I'm dead before that.
I heard that part, but I thought you said that your Elementalist has a thing that does 15k each or something. Maybe that was no.
No. That's the Dragon Hunter, 10k each. I don't know what it is. It's called like Flame something.
Is it one of the new skills, or is it a weapon skill?
And it's Guild Wars.
Guild Wars, because they have their new skills are traps, and they have a trap that's like the blades, the blades, and then they have the Dragon Maul. Is it the Elite? There's one where the dragon comes out.
I don't know. The guy's doing nothing, and all of a sudden I'm dead. That's all I know. And it flame burst, something like that. And yes, we're talking about Guild Wars because they finally let us try the last 2 specializations before the launch, which are the Druid for the Ranger and the Scrapper for the Engineer. And the game, when is it coming out?
It's coming out on the expansion is coming out on the 23rd, and we can talk about Guild Wars whenever we want to. No, just kidding. Yeah, but it's coming out on the 23rd.
I really want to play the World, the new one. I'm glad that Tarnished Coast has dropped to tier 2, that we don't have those crappy guilds anymore, that like everything's just sunshine and happiness and whatever. So that's great, but yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I told you. That's why I told you, Pablo, that we should wait and see what happens because, like.
Well, the game is full of unbalanced issues, and that's normal.
Because, Crystal Desert had been facing the same people for the past 7
that.
matches in a row, and I wanted to make sure that if we moved, it wasn't going to be the same, okay, well now Crystal Desert is locked into their tier, and they're going to constantly be fighting the same group of people that, like, how we were. But so far, we're kind of, We're at a lower tier. We have less of those a-hole J. You don't have any JQ and BG's a-hole Zergs like they normally do. I mean, it is probably a little. It's still unbalanced because I'm pretty sure Tarnished Coast is gonna. Well, we lost people too, so it might even out more. But yeah.
Well, I don't know. Right now we're in tier 2, but we are still stuck with the fact that people can't get into the server, and that just because we're manually locked up, so maybe they need to open that up.
Your camera, Pablo.
I can do. Oh shit! What? Okay. Well, that's something.
Yeah.
All the cameras.
All the cameras.
All the cameras.
But Pablo, I need you to make a character that's gonna take the opposite option in the storyline, so that I don't have to feel like a dick on my characters, but I can still figure out what happens. The one that's blocked. The one that's like, sure, we're not gonna go rescue those Sylvari. Let's just stay and fortify the camp.
Oh, so you try. Can you try the other road?
No,
now?
it says it's not available. I've clicked it.
That's the thing. I may want to try that road instead whenever I play it.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to be a dick because obviously that's the dick move. You're like saying, nope, F them. They're Sylvari. We don't care, right? Let's just fortify.
That's the interesting thing. I think many people are gonna go the other way whenever the expansion comes out because they couldn't try the other one.
I mean,
so they want to try it.
Maybe at least one character, but it's funny though. I mean, because
I don't think they'll remember that. It's more like, okay, you do this. Pablo's camera immediately goes to his Tom Cruise look-alike shot. When his camera goes to...
That's a Skype photo. Because if you make a Sylvari and you pick the option...
Tom Cruise, thank you.
I don't think Pablo's nearly as crazy as Tom Cruise. If you make a Sylvari...
I wouldn't eat placenta, that's something.
God, if you make a Sylvari and then you pick the option to go look for the other pack members, that stupid racist Char biatch says, F you, I'm leaving because you're Sylvari and I can't trust you. If you make a human and you say, let's go rescue those pack members, she goes, fine, whatever, I don't like it, but I'll stay. So...
Cunt.
I know, right? So you could either make a Sylvari that wants to appease the other people who don't like Sylvari anymore and pick decisions that will favor what they want to do so that they won't be a-holes to you and leave, or you can be like, screw it, I save everyone, do what I want. I'm the pack commander. Bitch. I also heard that Marjorie's a little bit more racist if you don't make a Sylvari character because she hasn't befriended befriended Sylvaria like she would if you were a Sylvari pack commander.
Who?
Marjorie, the Necro, the lesbian.
Yes. Lesbian.
She's lesbian with Casimir, the OP Mesmer, who can make portals places she's not standing. Pablo, what are you doing?
She's a cheater. Well, I'm looking at the other screen and then I come back, but I'm listening. It's not that I'm not paying attention. I just have the chat on the other side.
Not paying attention at all.
It's okay. Something got deleted. But yeah.
It was spam.
I think it'll be fun. And they have some articles out on the Guild Wars website that talk about the guild halls and the arenas, and that you can actually decorate the arena with obstacles. Like, you can make it look, instead of just like a free-for-all out in the middle of the flat area, you can build obstacles and decorate it and shape it so that when you have like little PvP matches in your guild hall, it'll be more customized, which is cool.
Yeah, they're so heavily ill, I can't even pay attention to what they're talking about.
She's been like that since...
Every time Jan is sick is when I get to talk, so I have to talk as much as possible this hour, because I won't ever get to talk again.
I'm just focusing very heavily on breathing.
Yeah, poor Jan.
Breathing.
We can give you a
Basic
tracheotomy,
functions.
and so you can breathe out of your throat.
No.
Jan, do this. Jan, do this. Just,
Uh,
just
No,
grab your.
there's actually a nicer way. There's a nicer way. You just press and stretch from here.
No.
Press and
this is
stretch.
like cement.
Grab your
I can't move
nostrils.
anything.
Grab
This
your
is cement.
nostrils.
Look, it's stuck. It's completely stuck. I
Jan,
can't
grab
move
your
it.
No,
nostrils
you're like,
and stretch them.
No, the problem is everything is blocked up here, so not exactly gonna go breaking shit to pull it apart.
What?
maybe they're on strike. They're like, we're not processing any more powder or anything that's coming in. Sorry, you're gonna wait in the frontier. Okay, where are you? More powder? Wait for it. Wait for it. Now we're not sneaking out. You're stuck here. You're stuck here for the rest of the day. We're on strike.
What do I think of the upcoming No Man's Sky? Nothing, because I haven't looked into it yet.
Poor Rogue, no answer.
Sorry, Rob.
So, okay, more fake news.
Ask me next week, Rogue.
So, my Xbox One is coming out on the 20th. But you know why I'm mad? I'm mad because
What? Come again?
my Xbox One, I pre-ordered it.
Yes.
It's coming out on the 20th. But I'm mad because the Halo 5 edition gives you a digital copy of the game, which doesn't actually come out until the 27th. So I'm gonna have this Xbox for 7 days before I can even play the game. Boo.
Yeah, that happens.
Why even?
Oh wait, can you stream with that?
Yeah, you
can't.
can stream with an Xbox
Yeah.
One. I'm not buying a Kinect, so you're not gonna see my face.
Oh, okay.
Cause
So
Kinect.
it has
My
like
voice. It has a
built-in streaming.
Twitch app.
Yeah.
The Twitch app you have to
Right.
download on the Xbox One, and then you can set it up so that it like shows the chat on your screen. PS4 is better. No, it's not the Fallout version. There is Fallout, though I will be getting Fallout. And I was such a dork. I was at the store yesterday to put another $100 on my deposit, and I was playing Zoo Tycoon. I was like, I can feed the elephants bananas.
I saw you were getting uber excited about that, yeah.
I know, even though it's old ass, the game came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah. It's actually...
You can
I
play
mean,
it.
it's decent.
Yeah, I did see some reviews where it was like, this Zoo Tycoon isn't as in-depth as the older one is, but you can play it multiplayer with up to 4 people, and you can build the zoo together.
You can also do competitive things, I remember. I saw the stream once.
Oh, I think you can do like, somebody said something about like racing, having like those little kart racing through the zoo.
Yeah.
Xbox One, I think, is a little bit better now than PS4, just because they buckled and introduced the backwards compatibility with certain Xbox 360 games, whereas PlayStation
good.
which PlayStation is no longer ever going to do. Then they said that they can't make PlayStation 4 backwards compatible, so and I heard the Twitch app was better on Xbox than PS4 streaming. But PS4 graphics are a little bit better. You can see like a couple more bushes on the terrain than you can Xbox One. And
Great.
the Kinect is a lot better than the PS4i camera, but I'm not trying to have my Xbox watch me sleeping at night, so no Wii Master Race. Wii Master Race. You know all those people that broke the shit out of their TVs throwing that Wii remote accidentally at their TV.
I actually want a Wii U. Wii U is actually a decent device. It has a few really fun games on it as well.
I think really what sells the Wii U is the fun games that come with it.
Yeah, like Mario
I mean,
Kart, Splatoon is incredibly fun.
Everybody's like killing each other. Like this can run 720p, this 1080p, and all these graphics. And Nintendo's like, I don't know, it has some graphics, a little bit better than Nintendo, but hey, it's fun. It's me, Mario. Come on.
It's
And
me,
that's it.
Mario.
That's the way to do it.
I just wish they would stop making exclusive-only games. Like, Until
Well,
Dawn
that's
looks
the reason
kind of...
why you would buy one of them in the
I
first
know. Like, I like Infamous, and that's why I have a PS3, but I'm not going to buy a PS4 just for that one game. Until Dawn looks kind of cool on PS4, but I'm not going to buy a PS4 just for that one game. And like likewise, Horizon Dawn looks kind of cool, but I'm not gonna buy it just for that one game. Bloodborne. And like Xbox, I think the only exclusive game anymore is Halo.
Exclusive games are shit.
And that game that was on E4 or E3, I mean, the pirate game is Xbox only. Oh yeah, and State of Decay, Xbox only, beaches. Reason right
is
there.
Destiny PlayStation only?
No, Destiny is both. They're just
I mean,
preferred.
any good game won't really stay as exclusive for too long.
I need to buy
It's
Destiny.
brutal.
Destiny is both, but it's preferred on the PS4. I think the stuff comes out faster on PS4 for Destiny. I don't know what I'm saying. E3. Where's E4? Are we going to E4? But yeah.
No. We're
be-
not even going to E3. Shut up.
You don't know a single person. You know me, Kafer. I have an Xbox One. Well, I mean, in like a week and a half, I will. I actually started out with PlayStation, and the reason was because I had a stepbrother who... Actually, no, I started out with Nintendo. But I got a PlayStation because my stepbrother had a PlayStation 1, and I played his, and I was like, ah, cool, I want one for Christmas. And then I got a PlayStation 2. And then PlayStation 3 came out, and they wanted like $8 million for that bitch. And I was like, F no, guess I'm not getting a PlayStation 3.
We had the first PlayStation. Then we bought the PlayStation 2, which I still have. Then we went to a PlayStation 3, which I have in a cupboard. And then it didn't go on from there. I just didn't feel the need.
All people I know use PC.
Yeah, I just use PC now. It's easier.
Well, they're trying to do like Windows 10, Xbox One, like gaming, so you can stream games from your Xbox One to your computer or whatever.
I mean, you have Steam in-home sharing, but I guess it's fine that they want to do their implementation of it as well. So, anyone who has an Xbox can play PC games in their Xbox, or I guess Xbox games in the PC, right? Although I don't know why you want to do that.
Well, it's just basically like, say, I guess if you
It's
have a better
client, what you're doing.
if you have a better television than you do, I'm sorry, if you have a better computer screen than you do television, you can just kind of like.
Again, it depends. I mean, it's a nice feature to be in there, but I doubt many people will actually use it.
Yeah.
It's all personal preference and what games you want to play, and if you really want those exclusive only games, and stuff like that. I think.
Yeah. I mean, plus, luckily, I mean, most of the games that I like require mouse and keyboard anyways. So it's hard for me to go like, oh, that game I want to play and it's not PC. Because most likely that if you use a gamepad, I'm most likely not interested in it. But with a few
Also, in the a large portion of them get ported anyways.
Yeah, eventually.
I like to play
because
on both.
PC Plus gets the best out of all the worlds because, except for Nintendo stuff, everything that is once an exclusive ends up in PC, right? It may not end up in the competitor platform, but it will end up in PC, so you eventually get to play with, again, some exceptions. Destiny,
you're
I don't
Nintendo. And even if you're Nintendo...
Nintendo is an odd thing. It's different from, like, I don't even know what goes through it. Like, the fact that they announced Pokemon Go for mobile, that is for me like, oh, you are modernizing yourself. What is going on?
Yeah,
you realize that people have phones. What is this magic?
Oh, Super Street Fighter. No, Nintendo finally realizes that there are other gaming devices other than Nintendo devices.
Oh,
I was so happy though when freaking Chrono Trigger came to DS. I was like, I love Chrono Trigger. I can play it on my DS now instead of downloading an emulator.
Which is nice, but yeah.
Chrono Trigger. Never played though.
Pokemon Go might be epic, or it might be.
Yeah, if done properly, it's the way to go to play Pokemon. If it sucks, well, I guess we will remember it as much as Pokemon Pinball.
Oh my gosh.
That's the thing.
And
So, but the battle has to be actual Pokemon battle. That's the way it must be. If it's a mini game, like shake your phone harder, like screw you.
shake your. Yeah, then you get the I dropped it.
Because from all the different Pokemon licensed games, how many actually have the Pokemon battle system besides the original game? Pokemon Stadium, I guess, and what else?
Yeah, but
I don't
those
play
are
Pokemon
still
games.
all Nintendo. I mean,
Right, but what else? What else?
I don't
I
play
mean, it will be the
game.
first Pokemon game, official Pokemon game, that
What
has
game?
the battle system outside of Nintendo's domain. That is mobile phones, iPhones, and Android. That's no Nintendo stuff right there.
yeah,
would
but
be the
there's
first
there's no Pokemon games out of the Nintendo domain.
Exactly. Well, no, you can find Pokemon games for mobile. I think there is one that is like a puzzle game. I mean, you don't have the battle mechanic nor catch 'em all. But it's licensed under it. But this would be the first time that you actually have the gameplay.
Hopefully.
It's exciting if done right. Otherwise, we just go to Japan and spit all over the face because they're asking for it.
Whoa.
But 19-something 2015. Oh, what? Oh, I dropped my phone in the lake with Charmander.
It was because of the shaking, the whole like shake your phone harder, and then you threw it
Yeah.
in.
Shake.
On a side note, though, so I know Jan's going to be like, I have to go.
Why?
So Pablo, are you emailing that lady today? Because it's Monday.
Yep,
And
I'm doing it after this.
so sadly, oh my god, I got chips all over my keyboard. Get to Work comes out sometime in November, but I bought spooky stuff. Okay, I bought it.
Why?
I bought it. What? Get together.
Get to work?
Get together.
Oh.
It's too many
I
get
know, they're the
tos.
same.
I bought spooky stuff for Sims 4, and it's actually not a bad experience. It's not a bad stuff pack.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't.
I mean, well, actually, okay. This really depends on if you have other things. If you have Get to Work, especially, then it's actually better because you can make the pumpkins on the pumpkin carving station and sell them in your shop, or just sell them normally. But if you sell them in your shop, you get more money. And the decorations are nice, and there's a lot of Creative Sim stuff. Yes, the costumes. It's Halloween themed, but even though it's Halloween themed, it's actually like a pretty decent stuff pack.
No, I mean, it is Halloween. I mean, there is a lot of gameplay
only
they can
it was
actually
free.
do there. A lot of interesting items. It is interesting they're charging for it. So yeah, I mean, it's all good. I'd much rather not have this junk and put more content on the expansion packs like it used to be before. That would have been great reasons why to get this or that expansion pack. You would have, just by buying a Living Large, you would have all the items you would need for the different occasions in the club.
Why would you ever want Pikachu to have boobs in a mod?
So, Pablo, where did that review for it go?
Review for what?
For what?
For spooky stuff.
Oh, because remember Pablo put that review up there? That 10-second long review?
Yeah, you're not doing stuff back reviews anymore, right?
Not necessarily. They're just not big enough to actually. It's all you get one or two new gameplay things
It's
and
pretty much just going through this stuff, huh?
create a sim.
Yeah.
When is my next EU for multiplayer? Might do one with Aspo on Friday
He's
if I'm
dying.
feeling okay by then.
If he's feeling okay by then, excuse me, I burped.
If I don't die by then.
Jan, you gentlemen are such babies with the sickness. I'd be like going to
Well,
work.
man, we're not built to support.
Well, no, I was going to work. That's why it got worse.
I'd be going to work like I'd be like basically feeling like somebody stabbed me 100 times. Going to work. I went to
How do you
work
think I'm feeling?
the day after I dropped this freaking chair on my foot, and I could barely walk. And all I do at my job is walk around to people and carry heavy shit on my arm like this, and I'm like hobbling. I'm hobbling like a gimp. Like, oh, I hope these people see I'm hobbling and give me extra tip money because I have to be at fucking work.
Yeah, you're a woman.
Hobble, hobble.
Exactly.
Yeah, Fallon goes to work while
Actually,
sick.
no.
That's why you guys are having the babies and we're not.
I go to work not
We're
sick,
way too much and we're not interested.
and when I leave, somebody has infected me with their sickness.
That's what happened to me. I went to work not sick, got home sick, and then I went to work for a week sick. I was like, fuck you all. You got me sick. You deserve this.
You deserve my absence.
So now I'm even more sick, and I have antibiotics, so yay.
But now you feel better. Because of the exposure to the beautiful SimNation community, you are already feeling stronger.
No, actually I'm feeling worse. I mean, have you met these people?
Yeah, they can be quite terrible. But so how's that, Fallon?
I was doing it slowly.
Good.
Fallon is eating burritos.
Just
Oh no, Toast-Its.
Tostitos. They rhyme.
Tostitos with
Salsa.
salsa.
Oh my god. Oh, and breaking news! Breaking news! You can go to Mother effing McDonald's now and get an Egg McMuffin whenever the F you want.
What?
okay. That's cool. Yeah.
I don't... What, Jan? You can go to McDonald's whatever time of day you effing want and get an Egg McMuffin now. Thank you, McDonald's Jesus.
I don't care.
That's like the only thing from McDonald's that I eat.
I don't eat anything from McDonald's.
The eggs are real. You can see it's the little shape with the little egg yolk in there. They're real. The little egg patty.
I don't go to McDonald's. McDonald's is just shit.
Well, I mean, I don't really
yeah.
eat fast food either, but
I started going because they have a spicy chicken thing that I really like. So for the first time ever, I started going to McDonald's just because of that.
The only thing
Because I don't have a Kentucky Fried Chicken here.
if I am forced to go to McDonald's, I will get the fries and the sweet sour sauce, and that's it.
No.
Also, McDonald's coffee is it's like drinking diarrhea.
I'm
It's-
pretty sure
Diarrhea.
that
I
would...
was gonna say diarrhea.
Hurt
Yes.
your
Oh my
stomach.
god. I tried that thing. I didn't want to finish it. I was like, enough torture. I just want to leave. Oh my god. Yeah, that is so true. By the way, today's Valera's video is out. It's beach vacations on City Skylines. You should definitely check it out. It's a beautiful beach. You can.
How
take
the
a look
hell
at.
did the word diarrhea get you into that
It's
video?
like, hey, are you having diarrhea? Oh, are you? Well, we have a solution for you. Get to the beach made by Valera. There's no diarrhea there, and it's going to make you forget the fact you are squirting out of your anus. Watch now.
Okay,
And
and
this is-
honest.
This is the link, so in case you
Manly,
want to watch the
Manly,
video.
you should just make coffee, make decent coffee at home. It's what the rest of the civilized world does.
I don't drink coffee. And coffee stunts your growth. When you're growing, not when you're old. It does. If you drink coffee too much...
Wendy's greater than
keeps you
Culver's,
short.
greater than White Castle, greater than Panda, greater than Popeyes, greater than Taco Bell, greater than Burger King, greater than McDonald's, greater than KFC. I would invert the whole list.
We don't have a
But
Culver's or
I
a
don't
White Castle
like how-
here. And what is Panda?
KFC, just
Panda Express.
yeah, the spicy.
What?
And Express.
Oh. I would put Taco Hell at the end of that list. And I put Boston Market above
Did you say Taco Hell or Taco Bell?
Taco Hell. I would put Taco Hell.
Okay.
Because it's shit.
It makes you poop. At the bottom of that list. And Wendy's actually near the bottom. I used to go to Wendy's, but like, do you know how long it took them to get somewhat decent fries? Like, their fries were always so shit before. Now they at least have those sea salt
Where?
whatever fries. Wendy's fries sucked, and their burgers are kind of like. I know Wendy's is one of the few burger places that actually puts bacon on their burgers, but their burgers are, I don't know, they're like made so, they're put together so wonkily. Ugh.
I like horse burgers.
What? Don't eat horse burgers.
Like horse what?
Don't eat
Yeah,
horse
like
meat.
Horse meat burgers, they're amazing.
That's so
Well, I guess it would be, but
The horses. Why?
And there's one restaurant here that makes burgers that are really good. Otherwise, I don't like eating fast food burgers.
I don't like the way Burger King burgers taste.
I don't eat burgers.
The only thing from Burger King that I eat are the chicken fries and the chicken sandwich, the original chicken sandwich.
I don't like going to any of these fast food places. I especially hate Subway.
Cat meat is hard.
I love Subway.
Cats.
Subway is disgusting.
I like to eat cows.
Disgusting. Do you even Subway, bro? You gotta
horrible.
make it a sandwich.
They really skimp you though on the
Yeah,
meat.
dumb.
Like if you get a cold
it's
cut,
just-
you have to actually pay for double meat so that it's like the proper amount of meat for a sandwich.
Subway is horrible. At least the one
What?
here is horrible. But I haven't gone to many Subways. I've gone to one
No,
that's
you
here.
gotta try
Refund.
the melt is good, but there was one that it was clearly from here, so you won't have it, but it was pretty much like a pizza inside a sandwich. It was amazing.
I like Panera bread.
Yeah, that's the one I get. No, is it? No.
Subway has
I'm
good
not
cookies.
sure.
That's probably the only thing Subway has good.
They're good cookies.
Yes, but unfortunately they charge it so expensive in here. It's
They're
not
just-
even worth
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, free refills are good. But I don't know, it really, you kind of have to, I've noticed you kind of have to get in at a certain time when they've just prepared fresh meat and refill the vegetables, otherwise it's all a bit bleh.
Really? Huh.
It's
I do go to an ordinary bakery. That's what I do. I don't like going to
Subway's
Yeah,
not really
I go
a,
to
a bakery though. It's just if you happen to go to Subway and you're like, oh man, their cookies are so good, I'm gonna get one. Well, I
Yeah.
get my disgusting tuna sub that I can't make the way I want
Ugh,
because I like tuna fish, but the way we make it is
But in a sandwich?
yeah, tuna fish sandwich. Oh my god, Pablo, where do you live? Oh, like not on Earth. The way we make our tuna
Like
fish.
not in freaking United States, I guess. But do you eat tuna sandwiches? Yeah.
Yeah.
The way we
Yes.
make our tuna here is
That is so
at home. We put in mayonnaise and mustard. We put in either pickles
like live fish,
or
you have to
relish.
kill it first.
and then we hard boil eggs and cut those up and put them in the tuna. And some celery's a bit much, but if you have celery, you can chop that up, put that in there too. A little salt and pepper. Excuse me.
Yeah, tuna sandwiches are good. I will rather go to a bakery than. There's this place that I can't. I think it's called Five Fingers, which sounds horrible. No, it's called Your 5 Minutes, where they kind of they have pre-made food, which is actually really good, and you can get really cheap, like, full meals. Also, my camera froze in the weirdest position. But you can get like you come in and they have pre-made meals, which are, I don't know, you pay as much as you would pay for a sub, but you get a proper meal.
Proper meal.
But it's really good. Yeah, you get a proper meal, so you get soup and you get a main course and you get a salad.
That's too much food for me.
That's proper food. They also have the most amazing
Welcome to Subway.
kinda
Our tomatoes are white.
smoothies.
I don't like salad. Oh, my camera!
Okay. Well, she was missing. She was the last bit to actually have to just implode. There we go. All three cameras imploded
Bakeries
today.
even sell pizza for some reason. Yeah, they do, and burek. And in the worst case scenario, you just go and have a kebab.
That's not a closet. That's my bathroom. It's a
Sorry.
toilet right there.
Oh, that's a toilet? Then you shouldn't see what I did inside of the...
Thanks for thinking it's a closet, though. Maybe it's because I have a mirror, a jewelry, whatever the fuck
Wait,
it's called.
what is this bar?
Boudoir. That is my light. It's a light.
Your light. She literally has... It's amazing. I was like, what?
I told you I have 100 lights going right now. It's a light so that you can see my face. Nice.
But yes, apparently she was talking about the Art Deco cupboard next.
It's a jewelry boudoir. I don't know. It's got my jewelry in it, and it hangs above the door to the bathroom. And that's my dresser full of candles. And that's my television, my Xbox, my PlayStation 3 is on the ground. There's my Mac. There's my MacBook on the floor. Okay, I'm done laughing. I'm gonna choke on this Tuacito. It's not a dance pole. Whoa, I don't think I could dance off of that. Yes, it's that dark. Ta-da!
That is providing all the light.
Yes, I know. And now I look like I have black hair.
Yeah, all of a sudden, like you look like. That's true. Turn around. I want to see.
Turn around. What am I
No,
turning?
turn it on, not around.
I heard you say turn around.
Yeah, now you're like blonde all of a sudden from all the light.
That's why I had to put this light right behind my chair, so you can't see.
Wow.
Well,
maybe you can put it farther, so it's not like you have like just like a interrogation light on top of you.
Yulene, Pablo doesn't adhere to the human rights at all.
Human rights? What the fuck is that?
Human rights? Rogue, what do you mean my light is too harsh? You want me to be creepily in the dark? Like, I could be creepily in the dark.
No, I mean, it's having that spotlight effect. Like, maybe if you move it farther, that could do it. Like to the side, maybe.
It's not dispersing the light enough.
I have to put it right here, or else the light doesn't reflect off the ceiling onto my.
No, but maybe, yeah, like see, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Yeah, we can be.
I look like blue.
Yeah, well, that's the contrast from the blue screen and the yellow light, but.
I look dead, like a zombie.
Join the club.
Well, that's pretty much it for this episode, isn't it?
We've been talking for an hour and 2 minutes.
I want to go back to sleep.
Good
By
thing
the way,
I'm the one streaming.
If you want to pre-order the S magazine, you can actually get a print version of it. It's a beautiful looking magazine, so make sure you click that button. It's not a video, so I promise nothing's going to play off that. And you can get for the first time ever a printed edition of it. I mean, we did some special printing before, but this one you can actually get it. It's not the cheapest thing in the world. It's not the most expensive thing in the world. You're helping SimNation by doing that. And of course, you're getting the nicest looking simulation magazine ever printed and delivered to your front door, no extra charges. So make sure you click that button. And if you want to be part of it, just pre-order. Now, as for anything else, you can find more content on our YouTube. So, I mean, if you haven't checked our YouTube, why are you living even? Why are you breathing? I mean, Jan is trying to breathe, but you...
I'm not living or breathing at this moment. So.
Scroll up and find that beautiful YouTube button. Actually, it's really hidden. I will make a better YouTube button, but you can click the YouTube link that I'm going to be providing on the chat. And you can definitely find streaming this week. And Jan, he may be actually doing like some voices.
What?
At some point, I plan on it.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
Maybe I still want to stream Planet Base. I just need to not be dead.
Yeah. Yeah, Jolene loves to promote her own content here. We'd appreciate if you could tone it down.
I just typed in chat.
And,
That was funny.
I mean, it's all good, guys, but you know.
Anywho, Fallon will be here with you all week. I am gonna be gone. That's it. I'm dying. I'm literally dying. Can we?
Alright. Alright, there we go. You want to promote your guys? You can do it on our forums. That's it. We have one less person now on the team, which is Jan. He has passed away, but we're gonna be doing some giveaways on the stuff he used to own. So make sure you subscribe for that.
Oh my God! If Jan wins that computer, then I can take it.
Right? That'd be great. That'd be so ironic. He wins it and he dies. Oh man. Like, here's your brand new computer. Well, I guess you're dead. Well, you're gonna give it to Fallon, probably the person you definitely want the most to have it instead.
One of you gets a brand new computer, the other one gets to pay off all my debts.
Yeah.
Pablo can pay off your debts. He's self-made.
I don't know, Jan. So I don't know what you're
I'm waiting to hear if I'm even going to be a dog walker. Thanks for not emailing me back yet. I don't think I would be able to walk your dog, Pablo. You might need professional help for that.
At least you said walk your dog, not walk you. That was better. Anyways, that is all for this episode. Anything else? No? Alright. Thank you for watching, everybody. Make sure you are following us, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Oh, this is the most satisfying thing ever. We are God in SimCity 4. Wow, that was loud. Oh, you're gonna eat that, huh? You're gonna eat it. I see. What? Nothing. Okay.
And now she is tossing that salad with her... Stop sticking your finger in your ear! Alright, she's tossing the salad with her earwax.
It does.
It does really well. Okay.
Oh, they're coming for you, Pablo!
Shit,
Run!
Oh, yeah. These road trips, man, are killing me. Anyway, let me know whenever we are recording. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Extended Play. I'm your host, this is Stuart, and that is a fancy, fancy sign. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.